You never was a person of company. Even in childhood, people were scared of you because of your right eye, and because of strange scenes that always happened around you. You never understood why they are scared, but later you realized you can not only scare them. You started to practice. You was given commands to domestic animals, and they were listening to you. No one was able to look straight into your eyes. And later, when you grew up, you accepted this gift, and you started to use it. Use it to control weak minds and their owners for own purposes. Those two bandits, what killed them? Did you use your sword? Or maybe destructive magic? No and no. They just suddenly attacked each other. Why? You never know. Step by step, you are gaining mastery of your natural talent. Whoever they are, they all need to sleep. And you will control their minds and send nightmares in their dreams. And even during the day, you make their nightmares come true. Hey, what's up folks, I'm Sinitar and welcome to another episode of Best Skyrim Build series. Today's build is a master of illusion and strong conjurer at the same time. Main thing that made vanilla Skyrim illusion builds useless was the fact that illusion magic strengths never scaled with your illusion skill on your level, and so when you finally reached master illusion spells, you can actually control no one with them, because a ridiculously level limitation, something like, well, I'm level 50 and finally master of illusion, now I can mind control everyone! Up to level 20, while most of the enemies are much higher level already. With this build and just a few mods available for both PC and Xbox One, you will be able to play as fully functional illusion mage, master of tricks and nightmares, with a great roleplay aspect like stealing dreams of your victims and strong skill in Conjuration magic too, empowered by your illusion skill, as a backup and to increase gameplay variety. Welcome, the Nightmare Lord. Okay, step by step. The race. Of course, the Altmer. Altmers have the best start in Magicka and Magicka regeneration, and in previous mod gives new awesome abilities. Elven Supremacy gives you 10% bonus to skill when you reached 100 in it. For your illusion spells to be 100% effective, level points of these spells should be decent higher than the common enemy's level, and this passive is a great advantage for late game. Shimmering Threads makes weapons and armor 15% weaker, but we actually don't care about that, as we will not use weapons and only ropes, no armor, and makes enchantments 15% stronger. So for the Nightmare Lord, this passive is a pure benefit. There is also a cool new active power, but I suggest you to discover it by yourself. Standing Stone. We will use the Apprentice Stone. With Aurora mod, it has amazing passive ability. It makes your spells 15% cheaper and novice spells are free to cast. That is very important detail, as at low level you will have only single target illusion spells, and without this passive you can run out of magicka very fast if you will have to fight multiple enemies. It also has useful greater power with a funny side effects. It boosts your magicka regen drastically, but may randomly teleport you or your enemies through the battlefield. And once again, that is not a disadvantage to this class, as your enemies will almost never attack directly you. Attributes. Level up only magicka and health in 5:1 ratio. Why so low health, you may ask? With some defensive spells, you will be able to survive one even very strong attack, but in 99% of cases, your enemies will not land even a single hit on you, as you will play with their minds as with child toys. And you need very big magicka pool for multiple master illusion spells and multiple summons. Fine, we begin the key part, the perks. The main perk tree of Nightmare Lord is obviously illusion. We will use almost like 90% of perks in this tree. Illusion gives us everything: damage, mind control, safety and better escape, great synergy with Conjuration thanks to area of effect passive auras that makes allied units stronger, and even the roleplay aspect, dream stealing with some unique features. Let's go. The first perk is just improved vanilla one, with scaling added. Quiet Before the Storm is useful utility perk that makes all your spells and shouts absolutely silent. Then goes the very useful and roleplay-wise branch. You can steal sleeping people dreams and so increasing strength of your illusion skills for 50% for 1 real-time hour. Kindred Mage increases your mind control spells by additional points with a bonus on same race's targets. The next two perks increase mind control spells even more, and what is also important, allows you to use them on daedra, undead and automatons, making you to be able to take control on literally any enemy in the game. Next two dream stealing perks respectively allow you to project yourself in their dreams, increasing their disposition to you, and even permanently control humanoid NPC, making it your dream troll. And actually additional servant that does not count as summoned creature. Then goes the Commanding Presence branch. First perk, increase allied units and so your summons of course battle stats. Next perk, increases their armor and magic resistance. Next one makes previous bonuses 2 times bigger as long as you remain above 75% of health, and due to this build playstyle, you always will be not even touched by enemies, and that actually means almost permanent double bonus to allied creatures. The best in that is another perk in Conjuration tree. Will give you summoned creatures, armor and magic resistance bonuses as well. So you will actually have armor and magic resistances cap on all your summoned minions passively. Master perk in this branch gives a chance to enrage your nearest ally, follower or summoned creature to instantly switch his target and charge to the enemy who may attack you, and giving your ally insane bonus attack damage. The next branch is all about improving mind control spells with unique features. Basically, it gives bonus to all illusion spells casted in a big area around you, and then it improves all 3 types of mind control spells: Fear, Calm and Fury, and of course all other spells of the same type. Calmed units will lose armor and magic resistance and have a chance to be automatically calmed again even after direct hit. Targets affected by the Fear spell drop their weapons and lose a lot of magicka. Targets affected by Fury type of spells will gain bonus attack damage, and so your enemies will kill each other much faster, while you will hide in the shadows. And the enemies affected by Fury will also receive a curse, eating 40 hit points per second from them when no other enemies remain. So actually that solves a problem with the last enemy who survived Fury Madness. You don't even need to kill him, he will die from this curse. Next two perks are contact powers that let you activate illusion either of your enemy, it will relentlessly attack it with bonus attack damage, or illusion of your ally to fight for you. These powers have pretty long cooldown, but here comes the master perk in this branch. It gives 50% additional bonus to illusion spells for 10 seconds after you used one of that powers, and it also ends these power cooldowns 8 seconds after the battle ends. In the end, there is one useful perk in Ordinator's illusion tree that is giving you additional 35 damage resistance as well as 15% sneak bonus when you are under invisibility effects. And as you are already guessed, you almost always will be in it. Now comes the Conjuration. This is the second main perk tree that is used for situations when you will be not able to mind control your enemy, for example some very high level bosses, or just want to switch your combat style but still having bonuses from illusion tree. Conjuration perks distribution is pretty simple. You need to take almost all the perks from the left branch that is aimed for empowering your summoned units and making Conjuration process more convenient, so you can summon creatures on the bigger distance and so they last longer time. Your summons also receiving bonus damage, armor, magic resistance, which is once again is added to your Commanding Presence bonuses, receiving some unique abilities and so on. Master perk in this branch is extremely powerful. It allows you to summon up to 3 additional creatures, so 1 additional minion per 250 points of base magicka. And that is one of the reasons why you have so many levels invested in magicka. Enchanting will not have a lot of perks invested, just in one branch, that is affecting the strength, duration and amount of enchantments. Upgrade it completely, just do not take the attunement perk. This branch is a must-have as it gives huge numeric bonuses as well as increasing amount of enchantments per item, and that is having amazing synergy with Altmer passive enchantment bonus. With all these perks and racial bonus, you can achieve absolutely insane enchantment values. That will be especially useful for defensive and different survival enchantments. While playing as Nightmare Lord, you need to be out of your enemy's sight while keeping manipulating them. For this, you need invisibility spells and the quiet steps, of course. That's why we will also invest in a sneak tree a bit, in the middle branch. Take the sneak mastery, fog of war, right behind you, disengage, clean escape, behind the enemy lines and the shadow warrior perks. That is basically everything you need here. These perks, combined with invisibility spells and illusion perk that improves invisibility and sneaking in it even more, will give you absolutely ninja results. While under invisibility effect, you will be simply able to sneak straight around your enemies in the middle of sunny day, and they will notice nothing. That will give you huge tactical advantage before creating mind control madness. Alteration will be just a secondary skill tree to have some tenacity at low levels, thanks to Mage Armor perk, but also 2 very useful perks that could save you in those very rare cases when you will get hit. Geomancer will give you 30% damage resistance while casting or channeling a spell, and that can be very useful as Illusion will have a lot of master level ritual spells to cast. And the Energy Shield perk is another great protection perk that will drain your magicka to decrease damage received by an additional 35%. With your very high magicka pool, that actually will mean almost like permanent passive shield. Now just a brief demonstration of how your main active powers are working. Here are a Dream Sieve powers. Works really simple and similar to Vampire Feeding. Just sneak to your sleeping target and activate it. You can make 3 new actions here. Steal the victim dream, to drastically empower your illusion skill for a long time, increase the victim's disposition to you, and so possibly receive better prices, quests, or presents, and final power is an ability to make the victim your dream troll, enslave his or her mind, and simply make your additional companion permanently. The enchantments for Nightmare Lord are pretty much the same as for any mage in common. Focus on defensive enchantments and, depending on situation, add some enchantments to decrease magicka cost of illusion and conjuration spells, and as well some magicka regeneration bonus. Also don't forget about 2 amazing Summer Mist enchantments that are absolutely must-have for mage. First one gives you huge damage resistance while you are casting a spell, and the second one is making you immune to stagger while casting ritual spells. Well, let's watch on some action, right? Nightmare Lord is very fun to play and he always has a lot of ways to finish his enemies, no matter is it a group of bandits, huge dreamer automatons or powerful bosses. For example, you can come close to your enemies while being invisible and simply cast Mass Fury spell on them, starting a bloody massacre, while becoming invisible instantly after you cast a spell up to 5 times in a row, thanks to amazing Shroud Walk spell from Apocalypse spell pack. And if some of the enemies will be lucky enough to be out of your Mass Fury spell, you can simply finish your enemy by activating Nemesis on him and sow his enraged illusion to finish him. Or, even if you was ambushed, you can cast Mass Fear spell and then summon your cute daedras that will have insane speed and damage and will simply eliminate stupid bandits one by one in a blink of an eye. Or you can simply make a massive and epic battle, summoning multiple summons, empowering them greatly, automatically with your Conjuration and Illusion passive bonuses, and then, already in combat, making their amount a double, using badass Spectral Warband spell from also Apocalypse spell pack, that is summoning a copy of each allied unit around you to aid you in battle. But what about undeads, you may ask? Piece of cake. watch their bonds breaking from each other's strikes. And the Dreamer Centurions? Easy, just go invisible, cast Fury, watch one of them destroy another one, and then activate Nemesis per survivor and leave him to enraged illusion. You can even summon illusion of not all, but some bosses to finish the boss fight very fast. But when the boss is too beefy for mind control spells, as for example this level 100 Red Eagle, you can simply hide from his sight, silently cast Fury on his summons, making them kill each other and damage the boss a bit, and then summoning multiple summons once again that will surround and finish him very fast. Well, that's all for now folks, and I hope you enjoyed this tricky illusion build. Be sure to enable channel notifications to not miss the new episodes, and feel free to join channel community in Discord to always stay in touch with me, other folks, and have the modding advices. Huge thanks to all of you for your support, my friends, it means a lot for me. Thank you for watching and stay tuned. Sinitar Gaming here, signing out.